And tonight, as I speak about a better Jamaica, I saw a leader. I saw a leader. And when I saw that leader, I said to myself, this is what leadership looks like. I'm talking about the head of Burkina Faso in Africa, Ibrahim Traore. Look at how Ibrahim Traore spoke to his nation. Listen to this enlightened, futuristic, pragmatic leader. Listen to him tonight, Jamaica.
Our country has long been in a very complicated system. Most of you who are young like me, we were born into this system. But that's not what can allow Burkina to thrive. Because in this situation, there are only two cases. Either we accept to fight, or we remain slaves forever. I told you once, there are those who are slaves in their minds. They can only serve their master. And those people try every time to manipulate you. You must advise each other. Because every situation can be exploited by these enemies of the nation to try to discourage you, to demotivate you. So you must advise each other and not pay attention to certain remarks, even on some media. Not everyone is obliged to be patriotic. You are the first patriots. You have decided to defend the homeland. There is nothing better than that. Those who want to support you, let them support you. Those who want to discourage you through writings, you must close your ears and move forward. As for those, we will fight them here. So, we must remember something. Recently, there is a so-called NGO. It's not even an NGO. Because NGO stands for non-governmental organization. They are not non-governmental because they are funded by a federal budget, by a state. This so-called NGO produces reports claiming that the FDS and the VDP commit abuses. It went in here, it came out there. It's to tarnish your morale. It's to scare you, to prevent you from being able to fight. No. Moreover, we are going to file a complaint against this NGO because people need to understand something. What is happening to us here? It's true that they have manipulated part of our populations in the Sahel here, but they didn't have that kind of weaponry. What brought such significant weaponry into their ranks? It's Libya. Who destroyed Libya? It's this NGO, the same NGO that made false reports and gave them to those who wanted to create a rebellion so that people would intervene and overthrow Gaddafi. And the powder keg ended up being poured into the Sahel. These millions of lives that have been taken in the Sahel, we must file a complaint against this NGO because it is responsible for these false reports it made to support this thesis of attacking Libya. They have no moral lessons to give us. Look at the world. Let them go defend human rights all over the world first before coming here. We are fortunate to have similar situations in this world. You voluntarily committed yourselves. There are countries where people are forcibly taken, killed. You leave or you die. Others, even while trying to flee, end up dying. They don't talk about human rights because these people see us as subhumans. They see us as slaves. That's how it is in their minds. They have never changed their mindset, but it's up to us to show them that we are not slaves and we will never accept this state of affairs. So don't be fooled by the stories. They tell to anyone who will listen. You must stay focused on your fight. Stay focused. We know what we are doing. And even now, The VTP commander told me that there is a human rights training session underway for group leaders and their deputies. If we make efforts, we know it's for ourselves. We no longer do things to please someone else. We do it for our homeland. And you are committed to that. Defend your homeland. Do not listen to those individuals. They should not affect your morale. In the history of the world, there have been wars. And during the Second World War, people organized themselves to defend all over the place. But there is a country that could not defend itself, which had to come and take our ancestors to go defend them. And today that same country wants to give us lessons. The pot calling the kettle black. No. You are the descendants of those same ancestors who went to defend others, who liberated the world from Nazism. Today you are fighting for your lands. These same individuals dare to create terms to tarnish you. We oppose this. We will never agree. Continue to defend your lands. It is your wealth that interests these people. It's our gold, it's our minerals that interest them. Otherwise, why come and drive out entire villages to seize our lands? So we will fight and we will reclaim our lands, our wealth. It belongs to us. It's for us. It will benefit us and our children. I therefore encourage you to remember that this war is to free us from slavery. It's for our independence. And you must keep your spirits high, stay strong. Never give in to manipulators, to those individuals who no longer understand the notion of homeland, or to those people who come from outside to try to subdue us through their terms they invented and their organizations they created to enslave us. Fight, move forward, do everything you can. Draw, as I said, from your cultural resources, from what you have been shaped by since the village. Draw from it and wage this war. Stay focused and stay strong.
Stay focused and stay strong. When I saw this video, Jamaica, I said to myself, look at leadership. Look at vision. And there's many who are attempting to character assassinate Captain Ibrahim Traore at this time. But when I listened to his presentation to his people, I said to myself, Jamaica, this is what many countries need. Just like how Barbados has Amir Motley and Burkina Faso as a Captain Ibrahim Traore, Jamaica is missing leadership. Jamaica is missing a leader or a voice that when he or she speaks, they command the respect of the masses. And I did this tonight, Jamaica, to show Jamaica and the world that this is the kind of leadership we should emulate. This is the kind of leadership, Jamaica. I'm not calling nobody dog. I'm not calling nobody garbage and who live pangoli bank a garbage. He actually told the people the wealth and the resources is in your hand. You remember when this one looked at us and said, anywhere PNP there, garbage there, you remember? And then such man come one day and say, the PNP coming like stray dog because them run up and down. But I made this tonight, Jamaica, to remind the people what this man told us some years ago. That within the first 100 days, you remember that speech that many people believed in? That within the first 100 days, what he would have done from what he would not have done. Producer, play it back, make them remember. Play it back, make them remember. Play it back there for them. You don't remember that speech? Within the first 100 days.
Within the first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to introduce term limits on the office of Prime Minister. Within the first 100 days of our government, we will start the legislative process to institute, and I want you to listen to me carefully, impeachment proceedings in Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the Parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the Parliament. Within our first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica. So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half-truths and trick you into voting for them, and then when them win, them throw on poison for you.
When them win, them throw on poison for you, Jamaica. He surely has thrown poison on many Jamaican people. Within the first 100 days. And it has been 110 months after. 9 years after. They carry impeachment bill. Them strike down the impeachment. Them strike down the term limits. Them strike down the fixed election date because them depend third term loading. I want you, producer, put up all of the things we trick the country with. Put up that artwork and remind the people how he has tricked the country. I want you, yes, that one. I want Jamaicans to be reminded. No leadership. There is no leadership. There is no vision, and without vision, the people perish. He said 5 in 4, not accomplished. He told you 70,000 houses would have been built by 2025. He only built 300, unaccomplished. He told you about big power plants, unaccomplished. He spoke about what? 2-story market in Highgate, St. Mary, unaccomplished. Clarkstown into a city, unaccomplished. Portmore to be Silicon Valley or Little Miami, unaccomplished. Fixed election dates, unaccomplished. Term limits, Jamaica, unaccomplished. Impeachment bill, unaccomplished. Job description for MPs, unaccomplished. And surely prosperity for all, unaccomplished.
But where it comes from, send it back, send it back. Every evil arrow, anywhere he come from, send it back. If a China, if a Jamaica, if a Haiti, where he come from, we send it back.
So Jamaica, I want you to listen to this when talk about trickery, you know. Play what him say about trickery, producer. Play it when talk about trickery. And
we are in the promising season. And there are some politicians who are going to come to you knowing your frustration, knowing your disgruntlement, knowing your anger, and try to feed upon that frustration, feed upon that anger. They're going to make promises to you that may address your concern. No. And you may even vote or change your vote as a result of it. But when it comes time to fulfill it, it can't be fulfilled. And then you become part of the disbelieving, frustrated voter who believes that politics can't change anything. In other words, this cycle of political apathy, this is what created it.
The cycle of political apathy is what you create, Andrew Holness. You have created that cycle of political apathy. Because when I think about, you promised about the healthcare system being better off. Christopherton made a statement today, Jamaica, or yesterday, that there's nothing wrong with our healthcare system. Tufton made an utterance that there is no crisis in our healthcare system. You heard what I just said? Chris Tufton said there is no crisis in our healthcare. You heard what I just said? Chris Tufton, Jamaica. Producer, if you get the chance to put up the art, to put it up, I want Jamaicans to hear what Chris Tufton said. Tufton said that our healthcare system is not in a crisis. That's what Chris Tufton said, Jamaica. Chris Tufton said that our healthcare system is not in a crisis. How many Jamaicans are crying about the state of our healthcare system? How many mothers have lost their children because of the state of our healthcare system? How many people can't get access to a bed because of the state of our healthcare system? How many Jamaicans can't access a bed, medication, surgeries, KPH unattended? Cornwall Regional in crisis. And the words of Chris Tufton is telling you and I, Jamaica. Many Jamaicans can't get access to a surgery because operating theaters. But tonight, Jamaica, I want Chris Tufton to hear the story of another mother. Because according to Chris Tufton, there is no crisis in healthcare. That is his words, Jamaica. There is no crisis in healthcare. Tonight, I'm going to carry a mother, Jamaica, for the next half hour. I'm going to carry a mother. And you're going to listen tonight, Jamaica, as the mother tells Jamaica what happened to her 16-year-old son at the University West Indies, University Hospital of the West Indies.